Welcome to Indemo's first quarter review of 2025. My name is David, I'm the community manager here at Indemo, and I'm joined by Indemo CEO Sergey.
Ladies and gentlemen, greetings in Q1 review, and let's get started.
All right, so we're getting started with the statistics. As usual, we start here with statistics. So in the past quarter, Q4 of 2024, we had 5,200 investors, and now after the first quarter of 2025, we have 9,100 investors. That's a growth of 75%. Maybe some comments on this great growth that happened, especially with a record high March of 2,200 investors.
Yeah, David, it was a great job made by our team. We successfully launched a couple of promo campaigns, which brought us more than 2,200 investors during the March. So it was tough time, but on the other side, very positive for the team. A lot of new clients joined us, and I'm glad that we almost reaching 10,000 investors community very soon.
Yep. So with new investors came new funds, and the total invested went from Q4 2024 7.7 million up to Q1 2025 10.4 million. That's surpassing the 10 million goal reach. How do you feel about that?
Well, I was super glad that we have passed this psychological landmark of 10 million. So we had small celebration with the team, as you know. So we are keep rolling to the next landmark of 20 million.
Now, we also increased the repayment amounts from Q4 2024 1 million to Q1 2025 of 1.5 million. That's 500 million increase. And the total assets under management also increased from 6.5 million at the end of Q4 last year to 9 million here at the end of March.
So it's one of the key metrics how the investment services providers are being looked at. So asset under management or AUM. As you mentioned, we passed 9 million at the end of March, and highly likely we will pass psychological 10 million in the Q2, and definitely we will celebrate it together with community. So stay tuned for different activities connected to this nice landmark we will pass soon.
And this growth was also aided by the Q1 repayments. A strong start in 2025 with the repayment of A82 and A83, followed by new debts, which were added. In Q1, 15 total debts were added. And already in Q2, we've seen 13 debts being added as the platform has grown in investors. They're very anxious to get new debts, and they're funding it very quickly, so we have to provide more.
Yeah, so we already started Q2 with new 13 debts, and definitely it will be much more debts in Q2 the community will see. So yeah, as usual, stay tuned for the updates, for announcements of new debts coming to the platform.
The end of the first quarter of any year is a time for reporting taxes. Our community reached out to us through the Telegram, make sure to join, to ask us for a report to help them fulfill these tax obligations. We, listening to our community, provided this report. You can log into your account and go to periodic reports section, where you'll find and be able to download a report of your income tax obligation and the bonuses received during the year. Now, as usual, Indemo listens to what their community needs, and we act on their feedback. The community has also been asking a lot about the mortgage loan investment product. We had said that we would launch it in the first half of 2025. So what's the current status on this, Sergey?
Yeah, so today is a good place to comment on this product launch plans. So we decided to push launch closer to the year end of 2025. The reasoning is simple. We surveyed our community. We understood that the instrument with one-digit return might be not so appealing in the current market, in the current demand. And we see the good trend, which is like interest rate decrease, which will make the bank deposits even not so interesting closer to the year end, and then it will be best timing to launch the mortgage loans. Demand will be definitely much higher, and it will be better selling time for them to launch rather than now.
Now, looking more towards the discounted debt investment, after the recent stock market volatility and the tariff affected events, so the roller coaster of the stock market, to put it simply, do you feel now is a good time to invest in discounted debt investments?
Like even the people who are far from the investments, like hear the sound of the things happening in the stock market in the recent couple of weeks. With all the US and other parts of the world things with imports and stamp duties. So I don't want to say that it's investment advice, definitely. But usually when there is roller coaster or there is very up and downs on the stock market, people start to look for the safe harbors. And usual safe harbors in that timing is either real estate or gold. Especially we see the prices for the gold on the stock market is rising. So in our case, discounted debts, it is something that sits in the segment of real estate. And in our case, in case of discounted debts, in case of Indemo product, you have ability not just invest in real estate or real estate backed investments. You have opportunity to invest in an asset with a significant discount. So you invest in at average 30-40% discounted real estate, which could survive even quite significant distress on the market. I suppose each of us and each of our community members should make their own judgment call to invest or not. But I suppose it's good timing also to understand that diversification matters, and you should not hold all the eggs in one basket, especially to hold everything in the stock market or ETFs. And it is best time also for alternative investments like discounted debts or other debt and loan investments, because they're not so impacted or they're not so influenced by some hectic events on the market, which usually significantly impact the stock market prices and indexes.
Now, looking forward to the next quarter of 2025, what is in store for Indemo?
Yeah, as usually, there is plenty of things on our to-do list we are working on already. A very anticipated product that our community is waiting is One Node, One Debt, which will allow to invest not in a debt basket, but invest in particular debt, in particular real estate investment. So we are almost on the final stage of launching this product, so finalizing last bits and details. So other thing which we are starting to work in Q2 is the revamp of the auto invest. So we have, as usual, you mentioned, we have collected the feedback from our investor, from our community. So we will upgrade and revamp some of the settings, and we will synchronize the revamp of the auto invest with the launch of One Node, One Debt, or basically ability to invest in one debt. So our investor will be able to reset the auto invest for the new type of the product we are launching. The other thing is analytics. As you remember, in 2024 we have released analytics version 1.0. Now we are revamping, upgrading, especially considering the community feedback we received. So definitely we will release analytics version 2.0. Moreover, we are working. So thanks to our community members, a couple of them noticed and asked what is the meaning of the medals they're getting or achievements they're getting when they onboard or onboard faster or slower. And it's the idea. So currently we will start revealing the concept, what the medals mean, what are the achievements, and we will be adding new achievements, new medals. And at the end of the day, I suppose everybody are waiting what the medals or achievements, what sort of benefits they could get from them. And stay tuned and you will know them soon. The thing which David will be developing and working on, it will be tutorials. So we will film the shorts describing and explaining key functionalities of Indemo platform. So stay tuned and subscribe to our YouTube channel and social networks where you will be able to see the tutorials soon. And last thing which we are already working for some while, it's new Indemo homepage, like www.indemo.eu, which we plan to be revamped also in Q2. Besides visual update, there will be one dedicated section which community asked for. It will be section with analytic and stats, so you will find not only the stats how the Indemo platform is growing and developing, but also the stats and analytics of the debt. So I would say it will be some sort of debt book where investor will be able to see all the debts which were listed on Indemo, which were repaid, which are active, what are the current statuses, and other key metrics investors would like to follow. How the discounted debt as a unique product is evolving and developing.
So will there be a chance for the Indemo community to meet Indemo offline in Q2?
Yeah, for sure. So especially for German speaking German community or DACH region community, our team is coming to Invest Fair in Stuttgart, Germany. It will take place in May 9 and May 10, 2 days. It will be myself and a couple of our team members present. So this time Indemo will be part of the Latvian national booth at the fair. And if you are planning to go or you will decide to go, let us know, reach to our investor support team, and you will be able to get the free ticket for participating at that event. So I will be glad to meet you and have a chat at that event. Going to the last part of our podcast today, usually to the personal questions. So David, I remember, and the community definitely remembers, we spoke about the New Year resolutions in Q4 2024 review, when we were basically putting the points after the results of the last year. You told that you're committed to going to the gym more regularly, and also starting to read investment topics related books. So how it's going?
It's going pretty well. Early on, I realized that I needed to find a way to do both things at the same time, because I wouldn't have enough time otherwise. And so what I did was I got an audiobook version of all the books that I want to look at, and while I'm at the gym, I'm listening to the audiobook. I feel very very early 90s New York stockbroker when I'm running on the treadmill or lifting weights listening to finance, but it's been good. It's been efficient, and I've been going to the gym quite often, almost every day.
Cool.
How are yours?
Well, in my case, comparing to yours, it's milder. So I'm really started working on my quality of sleep. So I'm tracking the sleep metrics, and also I started to use the light alarm, light bulb alarm, which help to get awake more calm and etc. So in our hectic environment, it helps me to be more focused and more energetic during the day. So still trying to experiment different things, how to improve the sleeping. And following the same trend, I'm also had a KPI on book reading and going there. So we will be able to share our results for Q2 in the next episode, definitely.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, so make sure not to miss our next episode by following us on our social media, by subscribing to the YouTube channel, and ringing the bell. If you would like to have a closer conversation with us, you can have this through Telegram, the Telegram channel, where the community is very active at expressing their viewpoints and their suggestions for Indemo.
Dear community members, we have plenty of things in our pockets for you to give in Q2. So please follow our socials, stay active in our community channels, and see you in Stuttgart.
Yeah, see you.
See you.